In this video, you will learn the mistakes most people make when they are new to blogging. You, like others that I've worked with, and even myself, all make mistakes when first starting out. Do not worry, I'm sure you have what it takes and eventually will be a successful blogger. This list will cover the main issues while giving you a head start into blogging. All of that while avoiding some common mistakes made by most newbies. The first and biggest mistake is starting out on a free blogging platform. Hey, if you're just out to have fun creating a personal blog for your friends and mommy to see, then no problem, go for it. Use a free blogging platform such as Wordpress.com, for instance. That way, you can start out for free and eventually you can move to have your own domain name in the cloud. Since you're probably in it for the long term, you need to get your own domain name along with the fast hosting service. You can register your domain name at NameCheap.com and use some of the recommended hosting services that you'll find in the links in the description. The second issue is when you bite off more than you can chew in the early stages. There's a term you should learn called a minimal viable product, or better known as MVP. When people first start off blogging, they get focused on having the perfect design, having cool little pop-ups, making sure that their graphics are just right, and on and on and on and on. When you first start out, your main focus should be on creating content. Let me state that again. Build content ASAP. Yes, there is more to creating a great blog and great content. However, when you first start out, this is what you need to focus on. Your content is the foundation for your blog. Build a solid foundation made of concrete, not of sand, as the saying goes. You will always have time to add in the fancy bells and whistles at a later point. Plus, when you add too many fancy pants and lollipops to your website, it typically slows it down to a near grinding halt. Given that most viewers are on mobile these days, you will see them leaving faster than you can say Indiana Jones. Again, think about the minimal viable product to get out to people to see. The third issue is your website speed. This goes along with the previous issue. Why? It is simple. When most people first start out, they continue to add plugin after plugin, feature after feature, and massive image after massive image. Start out small and focus on maintaining a slim design, just a few necessary plugins, and good-looking but minimal images. This will help you maintain a fast-loading website. This is a rather large topic that I will be sure to cover in another video. But for now, those are the basics. The fourth mistake is not building an email list from day one. Have some confidence in yourself. They are actually simple to create. Truth be known, this is an issue with me that I continue to do time and time again. It is due to procrastination, and I am always so reluctant when it comes to setting up a new list. Do not be me. Do as I say, not as I do, as the expression goes. Now let's be clear. I'm not talking about just signing up for NameCheap or Constant Contact so you can collect emails. You need a way to collect emails, but more importantly, you also need to be sending out scheduled emails for your subscribers. Just to beat a dead horse, you also need to understand how to use groups and other functions to target people on your email list. All that being said, at the very least, get an account on NameCheap, Constant Contact, ConvertKit, Active Response, MailerLite, Sendinblue, or others of your liking. The fifth mistake that I see people making is writing poor quality content combined with not writing enough content. That being said, none of us are born as bloggers. No one comes out of the womb with keyboard in hand, ready to write about their favorite recipes, trip, or some review on the latest gadget. And no one comes out ready to handcraft blog articles about your company's latest product or service. That takes mad skills that take time to build. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. To make things simple, I suggest you go to ProBlogger. That is the authority on how to properly write blog posts. Yes, that is it. You need no other reference. Keep in mind that by suggesting them, I'm driving traffic away from my site. Why would I do that? Simple. I believe in the abundance mentality. We can sit down and talk about that at a later date, time, and location. Okay, are you still with me? I've saved the best for last. This has to do with not writing enough content. One of my favorite expressions is, it's better to be prolific than perfect. Now, another maxim to follow is paralysis by analysis. Now let's visit the first expression. This one deals with understanding that the more you create, the better you get. You're not going to become awesome if you are concerned about everything being perfect from the get-go. Just start writing, and writing a lot. The great thing about blogging is you can always go back and make changes to your content. Post it and come back a month or more from now and make some changes. In fact, you want to do this from time to time so that you freshen up your content and trigger the Google gods. You have to wake them up from time to time. Many people avoid creating content due to paralysis by analysis. Stop worrying if you have the perfect keywords, the perfect title, the perfect image, the perfect, or whatever. In a few months, you will look back at your post and be surprised at which ones ended up being popular. Some of your best posts might be ones that you wrote for the sake of simply adding more content. There really are not that many grammar Nazis yelling at you for the mistakes that you made while writing in your blog. If you don't have the best looking pictures in your blog, you will be forgiven as well. Just relax and start to pump out as much content as you can. Again, you can always go back and make changes later. Okay, that is my short but to the point list to help those of you that are starting out blogging. I will make a follow-up post and video covering other mistakes. However, if you tackle the main mistakes that I've listed, you will be a much happier and successful blogger. Oh, and as a bonus, keep in mind that you're much more successful, better, and skilled than you think you are. We all have self-doubts. Heck, even I have to record this video a few times. Nothing worth doing is easy. However, you will find the more you do, the more confidence you gain. The more you do, the stronger you become. The start of any journey is that first small step, and any journey is simply a combination of small steps and actions you are willing to take. You can do it, and we are here to help. Good luck.